most important thing when students come is for them to have an openness to trying new things and exploring who they will become. Our students enjoy learning, they seek to learn, they seek to grow, and as a result, this place is vibrant and very much alive.
The teachers are here because they care obviously about their subject area, but most importantly they care about the relationships with the students and helping them to grow.
I feel like the faculty at Regis Jesuit does not only want to give us knowledge, but they also want us to be the best person we can outside of school and in service and in our other activities.
It's not just about getting a great education, it's about being a great person in your community and for other people.
One of my favorite quotes comes from St. Ignatius when he said, "Love is shown more in deeds than in words." And I think that's really what we're all about.
I experienced the hallmark of loving here at Regis Jesuit by the community atmosphere of the brotherhood and sisterhood. The teachers are very loving and always here to talk to you if you need anything.
We have this phrase, cura personalis, care of the individual. And all of the faculty and staff and coaches are involved in that, in making sure that no student slips through the cracks.
Being a student at Regis Jesuit, the teachers were very inviting and wanted to get to know you as a person. And I really felt a part of the community as a young person, and I always wanted to come back and to continue to be part of that community. As a student, I learned that being open to growth and being accepting of others and who they are is the most important thing in developing relationships, both personally and professionally. And my teachers modeled that, and as a teacher I try to do that with my students.
We want to form women and men who think of others before they think of themselves. So we strive to form our students under the auspice of Father Pedro Rube, who called all educators in Jesuit institutions to form young men and women to be with and for others. And ultimately, by the time they will graduate with over 175 hours of service and really focusing on direct contact with the poor and marginalized, those who are most vulnerable.
My last service project at Regis Jesuit was at the Rocky Mountain MS Center. And the people there are either diagnosed with MS or have traumatic brain injuries. So we all went there and kind of helped them out doing basic activities. And one of the most moving moments for me was the last day when they were saying their goodbyes. A lot of them started crying. And that was really moving for me to see that they were so moved by us, just being there playing cards with them or helping them move around the center.
We want them to engage quality service, and we want them to find aspects of service that they are passionate about, that they can really find what it is about themselves that makes them sing.
Our students are putting their knowledge, their caring, their goodness into action and making a difference one person at a time. And I don't think anybody could ask any more than that.
The nature of a Jesuit education is first and foremost founded in Catholic worldview. But I think one doesn't just have to be Catholic to gain a great deal from a Jesuit education. People of all faiths, people with developing faith, they're all people who the Jesuit education embraces.
We have a couple of Jesuits in the classrooms. We have a couple of Jesuits who are chaplains, and that's important, to have Jesuits who are around just for kids who have questions about faith or life or whatever.
I hope when I teach students that they leave my classroom with certain skills that will help them in the world, critical thinking skills, passion for learning, but I especially hope that they walk out of my classroom realizing that they're loved by God, that God has put them in the world for a unique purpose.
I think Regis Jesuit does a fantastic job of instilling our students with not only an understanding of the world around us, but also an appreciation. I think intellectual competence is an opportunity for students to better understand the people and the world around them, and from this understanding there comes an appreciation and a joy for the world that they live in.
The teachers at Regis Jesuit are very good at teaching us to think for ourselves in a progressive way.
They don't just give out answers, they teach you the process, how and why things are the way they are.
And just being able to see how everything that we do here does have a purpose in the real world really shows me how I can use my knowledge and think for myself and apply it.
Looking back, I would say that Regis Jesuit has done a fantastic job of shaping me, not only in my academic knowledge and in my preparedness to go on to take my academics to the next level, but also the opportunity and the willingness to try new things.
I never felt like I had to fit any sort of mold, so I was able to explore my own interests and learn about what I liked and then take that and get more excited about it.
What a Regis Jesuit education does is it allows you to explore and it lets you get passionate about something and really go deep into what you want to do.
Regis Jesuit instills in students a confidence and a curiosity which will follow them for the rest of their lives.
The students really do enjoy learning and being excited by learning, and that level of motivation is part of what makes this place special.
It really is a community based in concern, in care for the individual. It's centered in God. It's a wonderful place to be.